Howdy folks, it's a great day here in the Rose Valley. We've got a high pressure system, we're in the middle of a high pressure system here, blue skies, light winds, wall to wall sunshine, and I'm going to fly the Paramotor. I actually have a little mission in mind today. I'm going to do a winery tour. We have 3 wineries within easy enough flying distance. 2 of them are just within this valley, 5-6 kilometers from here. But one of them is on the other side of the mountain range. I'll point those out in a minute. So I'm going to have to climb up to about 1,500 meters above sea level, which in winter means it's going to be cold. Probably, well, I'm at about 400 meters here already, surface level, so that's 1,000 meters above here, which means 10 degrees centigrade difference, but there's also wind chill. I'll be flying about 40 kilometers an hour through the air, so I'm going to have to stick extra gloves on and be ready. Okay, I'm in the air, obviously. I'm still under the inversion here. I think the wind will change to westerly, which is from that direction over there, once I get through the inversion. But I'm going to stay low at the minute, and we're going to visit our first winery of the day. So there it is, Chateau Copsa. We regularly visit here in the summer. It's an easy flight from Sopot, just over there, and massive landing fields. More and more vineyards. Can't blame them, it is a vineyard after all. It is a winery. Swimming pool. Closed, everything's closed. They've got a new accommodation wing. Pool's looking a bit green. Give them a wave. They're waving back, don't know if you can see that. Cool. Okay, winery number 1. Don't fancy landing on any of these wine spike things. Okay, so let's climb out again to the next winery on today's tour, which is called Sopot Winery, or Trageta. I'm not sure why it has 2 names. Maybe someone will answer in the video and let us know. It's a bit bumpy at this height. What are we at? 510 meters. Let's climb a bit, see if it's a bit smoother. That one definitely isn't a winery. Just have a look. Yes. What a load of shit, literally. Sopot sewage treatment plant. The new one. The older one's over there. Don't know if it's still working or not. And I mentioned in one of my other videos, this is a armament factory. They make weapons there. Flock of sheep. Sopot railway station right in front of me here. Around the railway line is where all the power lines, everything cross the valley. A lot of cables around here. Obviously something you have to keep an eye out for. And a little old Paramotor. Sopot town there, beyond the industrial area. And maybe you can see the chairlift, I'm not sure. The best thing about Sopot is the chairlift. And we're approaching now our other second winery on today's tour. This is Trageta Winery. They do some gorgeous wines here as well. They all do good wines here, to be honest. Very reasonably priced as well. This also has accommodation, which we use sometimes. And it doesn't have a pool though, sadly. I think it could really benefit from having a pool actually, this one. Let's get a bit lower, have a look. Actually, I'm going to go on this side of it because the fields look a bit more friendly here. Those fields below, I don't know if you can see, but they've got metal spikes sticking out of them, and an unplanned landing there could end up in me being kebabbed. So, Tragata, or Sopot Winery. Beautiful location right in the middle of the valley. Some gorgeous views from the windows, from the rooms. But like I say, missing a pool. Really could do with a pool. It seems quite quiet, no one around today. Alright, I'm going to climb out of here because there's too many cables around for me. And we'll head across the mountains. So climbed up pretty high now, 1200 metres, can see over the mountain range. I'd like to get a bit more height before I tackle this one because it's completely covered in forest, so landing on the mountain is a bad option. Just see my village down there, Clement, down to my right, with the two reservoirs, and the car is a little dot down there in one of those fields. So let's see, I'm going to try and stay in this area, climb a bit more, and then hopefully do the crossing. So I can see the other side now. I'm going to make the crossing, 1500 metres. I'm going to go for it. Look at the scenery. 1800 metres now, over the highest point of the crossing. Got some good bomb out fields now, so I'm not too worried. It is a bit bumpy, but not too bad. The objective is 13 kilometres over that way. So I made it to the spa, made it to Starcell Winery. Really cold. My fingers are numb, but I made it. The objective was achieved. I was actually going to go in and buy a bottle of wine, but I'm not really in the mood for wine. I don't know, let's see. I might go and get a coffee because I am really cold. So the security guys from Starcell have already been over just to have a look, see what was going on, say hello, everything's fine. One concern I have, I've used more than half of the fuel. It was quite windy, it was a bit of a headwind for a while, so I've actually used more fuel than I'd calculated, and I may not have enough to get back. Certainly don't want to do that big mountain crossing without enough fuel, so I think I'm going to fly back via the road and probably stop at a petrol station, get some fuel on the way. So that's the plan. See you later. Yes! Okay, I've got to the petrol station. It looks like there's people moving around there. I'm not going to be able to land really close to it. There's a field there, but I don't like the look of it. It's tall trees around it. I'm going to have to land in this bigger one. Walk across with the motor on my back. None of this is ideal, but we are where we are. Just stow this for now. Well, today's cross-country flight ended at the side of a road here with this much fuel left. Maybe 1 litre or so. I landed in this field with the intention of going to get fuel over there in that petrol station. You can just see there. There's a petrol station there. The problem is this field is I'm not going to be able to take off from it. It's just too much. It's overgrown, it's covered in brambles and this kind of crap, so it's not going to work. So I've called for a retrieve and I'm going to get picked up here. It was a good flight, crossed the mountains, visited 3 wineries as planned, and I'm short by about 12 kilometers from home probably. Didn't expect to use so much fuel on the flight today, but the reason for it is just wind. So obviously when you're pushing the glider into wind, you use more fuel. So this is just going to be a quick dismantle. I've just got disconnect the battery. Luckily I brought my Allen key with me, so I can take the prop off, take the cage apart so it can go in the car, and I'm just waiting now for my knight in shining armour. You have got to love these machines, this flying contraption. I mean, there it is. It's taken me 5 minutes to pack that down, and I only needed 1 tool, an Allen key, and it's ready to go. That'll fit in a normal car. You could just phone a taxi, Uber even, if they had them here. And away I would go. But I'm just waiting for Lucy. She's going to come and pick me up. The long-suffering wife. The cavalry has arrived. Hey. Ellie's first retrieve. Well done, Ellie. First of many, we hope. And here we go, back to square one.